Warm greetings, dear friend. Welcome to my September newsletter. Well, fall is upon us. I hope that you're enjoying the change of the season and all that it brings with it. Cooler temperatures, a desire in the northern hemisphere, cooler temperatures, a desire to bundle up and get warm, put on sweaters, get under blankets, all those fun things. And outside, enjoy crisp, invigorating air and perhaps where you are, the changing colors of leaves, etc. What's new and good in my life? Well, I always like to refer to the four pillars: health, wealth, love, and self expression. On the health front, I continue to enjoy long walks every other morning, somewhere between 2 and 3 hours long, with my backpack on, which connects me to my experience of walking the Camino in September and October of 2019. And also very, very much serves to ground me. So by the time I get back from my walks, I just feel very calm and centered and peaceful. It very much is a walking meditation for me. On the wealth front, this is a small victory, but it feels important to me, and perhaps you can relate. I'm just about out of credit card debt. For some years, I was living beyond my means, and thanks to some very careful and mindful thought about money, I'm now just about out of credit card debt, and that feels very freeing and exciting. And I wish that for you too. And of course, it's an indication of everything that's going on in my life, not just on the wealth front, but in every other front. Things are going well. On the love front, I continue to feel blessed beyond measure to be with my beloved Kim. And my birthday just happened a few weeks ago. My birthday is September 7th, and Kim and I were fortunate enough to go away for a few days to Salt Spring Island at the home of a dear friend of mine. Salt Spring Island is one of the islands between Vancouver Island and what's called the mainland of British Columbia. And we just had an exquisite time in a very quiet, peaceful, tranquil place on a hill looking east out onto the water. Just fabulous. On the self-expression front, lots to report. Continuing to serve many churches virtually. Still not happening in person yet, but I'm hoping that this fourth wave of COVID will be brief and we'll finally be able to get back to our lives. So serving a lot of churches virtually in both Canada and the US. I've now created 59 chants for my Morning Musings broadcast, which I do every Wednesday at 10 a.m. Pacific. If you haven't joined me yet, please do so. I will include the link. I always include the link in my newsletters to the Morning Musings so that you can join me either on Wednesdays. Also, you can see any of the past ones at any time at your leisure on my YouTube channel, and the link for that is also below. And I'm excited because I continue to improve the quality of what I'm offering. I figured out a way to improve the sound on Wednesday mornings for Morning Musings, and I'm now being able to create these newsletters in stereo with stereo sound. So I'm very happy about that. And I've just learned how to use Canva. So Canva is helping me with graphic images in various presentations. So all that to say, I'm excited about continuing to make little improvements in everything that I offer. And, yes, well, this is getting a little bit ahead of the curve, but just to let you know that an upcoming project, something that's been in the works for a couple of years now, and I think is close to happening. I'm part of a Joni Mitchell tribute band with a few good friends of mine here in Vancouver, Holly Arnson, Kevin Wright, and Tim Porter, and we will be performing in October and November. The dates for those will be included in on my calendar, I should say, on my webpage, so keep your eye out for those. The project is called ESLA, or ESLA, Every Song is a Little Adventure. So I look forward to sharing more information about that with you as we get closer to those dates. And yeah, so that's it in a nutshell for me. Life is good, and I hope that life is good for you and getting better all the time for you. This year, I am exploring the theme of surrender, the overall theme of surrender, and it really nicely dovetails into the theme that I have been exploring, the the power I have been exploring. I've been exploring the 12 powers that Charles Fillmore created for the founder of the Unity Church. He created 12 powers, one for every month of the year. And this month I'm looking at the power of order. And I've been thinking an awful lot about it. It's obviously something that I think a great deal about, being a Virgo. I like things to be very detailed and ordered and structured. And I've been thinking an awful lot about, and I spoke on September 19th at Unity of White Rock about this, about how we can confuse small o order with capital O order. And by that I mean divine order versus the ego's desire to order, which I think ends up looking a lot more like control. So I don't know about you, but life is good. And yeah, there's just been a little bit too much going on, just a little bit too much frantic energy. And I don't know if that's what's going on for you too, but if it is, I send you love, and may we all remember that this too shall pass. And that's exactly what I wanted to share with you. One of the chants I have created in the last month is my own interpretation of that Bible quote that was used to inspire the bird song, Turn, 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 Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verses 1 to 8. I found a translation of it that I really liked. It's in the it's the New Living Translation of the Bible. And that's what I'd like to share with you this month. It's called There Is a Time. And yeah, I think I enjoy it, and I hope you do too. Let me share it with you right now. For everything under heaven there is a season. For everything under heaven there is a time. For everything under heaven there is a season. For everything under heaven there is a time. To be born and to die, to plant and to harvest, to kill and to heal, to tear down, to build up. For everything under heaven there is a season. For everything under heaven there is a time. To cry and to laugh, to grieve and to dance, to scatter stones, to gather stones, to embrace, to turn away. For everything under heaven there is a season. For everything under heaven there is a time. To search, to stop searching, to keep and to throw away, to tear and to mend, to be silent and to speak. For everything under heaven there is a season. For everything under heaven there is a time. To love and to hate, for war and for peace, may I trust the divine and my faith increase. For everything under heaven there is a season. For everything under heaven there is a time. everything under heaven there is a season. For everything under heaven there is a time. For everything under heaven there is a time. For everything under heaven there is a time. I hope you enjoyed that chant, dear friend, half as much as I enjoyed creating it and sharing it with you. If you enjoyed it, please feel free to share it with friends on your social network. And thank you. Thank you for being with me this month. Yeah, as always, I hope that you are well and happy. And I'm filled with gratitude to have you on my journey, and I'm here to serve you. I think that my ways to serve are to share music, to share my voice and my playing, and to listen with loving attention. And I'm here to serve. Are there ways that I can serve you? Those two ways, and in other ways. How can I serve you? That's what I'm here to do. So if you have any requests for service, please send them my way. I'd be happy to fulfill them if I can. So, love and blessings to you, dear friend, on your journey. I wish you a beautiful September, a beautiful fall. And next month, in the month of October, I will be exploring the power of zeal. I think I said incorrectly at the end of my August newsletter that September would be about zeal. Sorry about that. It's about order. Next month will be about zeal. Okay. Namaste.